Hey, Jim here. Thanks for joining me. I am out in our Ocala market today, and I'm super excited to be here because this has been one of our most popular and one of our highest performing markets since we started our build-to-rent venture almost a decade ago. Now, what we're going to be focusing on today is our 1617 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2-bath model and the 1357 square foot model, which is 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I'm standing here right now at one of the crown jewels of the economy here in Ocala, the multi-billion-dollar World Equestrian Center. Now, I didn't know much about horses. My partner Chris did, as a lot of you know, but it is one of the powerhouses that have been brought to this area, along with lots of logistics, FedEx headquarters, and other things. Not to mention, just down the road is one of the largest retirement communities, the Villages, second largest in the nation actually, and growing. So there is a lot of diverse economy here, an affordability index that is the best in anywhere we build in Florida, both here in the Ocala and Citrus Springs area. And a lot of our investors have really changed their lives by investing in single-family homes out here for their future and their family's future. I'm excited to see our models, show you why they work so well. So we're gonna head out there now. Again, we're gonna look first at the 4-bedroom model, then the 3-bedroom model, and go over some of the advantages we're seeing for you and our clients. So let's head out there now. I'm gonna take you into a 1617 square foot, our 4-bedroom, 2-bath model. Really popular for rental demand right now. In fact, when I was getting out here to get on the list, I had to find something that was completed and not already rented. Great sign for our rental demand out here. But I want to show you the inside, some things that we do, and why this one has some of the best rental yields, but also I think the overall value. Let's go check it out. Okay, here we are in the main living area of our 1617 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2-bath model. Now, Citrus Springs and Ocala have our lowest buy-in numbers, lowest pricing on homes that we build in the state of Florida, and some of the best rental yields. So a lot of investors have started their portfolio here in these areas to get in at that lowest pricing, get the best rental yields, and build from there. And it's been a great market for us for almost a decade. Now, all the things that we do in other Southwest Florida markets, Palm Coast, even though these are a higher buy-in, we do the same things here in Ocala to get, again, the best values for you in the long term and rental pricing. Now, as you look through all of the house, we will always do our vinyl plank flooring. Again, you hear me joke all the time. Carpet is a bad curse word that I will never use again in any of my personal properties. I can't even begin to think how much I put in carpets over the years in my many rentals. Granite countertops. These cost us more and are usually an upgrade, but we know this is going to help with resaleability down the road and attract that better, higher paying tenant right away. Stainless steel appliances as well. The open floor plans. I used to rehab a lot of old houses, and I don't miss it. Why? Because there was always surprises, the maintenance and repairs were higher, and it was very boxy and very broken up, which didn't make it feel large. It actually felt smaller than it was, and the ceilings were always low. As you can see, we always do vaulted ceilings in here. These little things might sound a little petty to you, but they make a huge difference when we're trying to get that best tenant and resaleability. I am a believer in holding properties long term, but if you are gonna sell in the next 5 to 10 years, you wanna look at the resaleability. All these things will help you with that in 5 to 7 years if you choose to sell. So let's go over and look at the master first. It's on its own side of the house. People really like that separation from the kids to their master bedroom. Let's check it out. Okay, so here we are in the master bedroom. Really important to have this a certain size. People love their king size bed, sometimes California kings. Again, little things make a big difference. We found years ago when we were first starting to build our models, we had to expand the master bedroom a little because if people couldn't fit their king size bed in the property, they wouldn't move in. So we've made it a large master bedroom that also leads to a really good sized master bath. And I'll show you a couple of the upgrades we do in all of the master baths. Take a look. All right, the master bathroom, really important for, again, the best tenant, the best rents, the best resaleability down the road. Tile. This is one thing a lot of builders will not do. It costs us extra. We have to get extra subcontractors. We know it's great to attract the tenant and for resaleability down the road. So we do tile in the masters. We also do dual sinks. This is really important. We surveyed a lot about this. People like their own sink, so we give them their own sink along with the granite countertops. Now, one of the nicest things off the master bath is the large walk-in closet. People are always needing space to store stuff. And we found, like I talked about before, if they can't fit their king size bed, or they look in the closet and say, I'll never fit my shoes, my clothes, my this, whatever, they're not gonna move in. It's not gonna have that desirability, whether to rent it or sell it down the road. So now we do large walk-in master closets. Let's go check out the other wing of the house so you can see the 3 bedrooms, the laundry, and the garage. Let's go. All right, on this side of the house, there's 3 bedrooms. Again, we do the large closets for more storage. Very good layout with its own bathroom on this side. Laundry hookups are just on the other side of this wall right here, very central to the house. You don't have to go outside. There's some older models that do that. People don't like that. So we've got the dryer hookups right there. We can look at the garage as well. Extra space for that. Again, people in Ocala really like their garage, so we include them on the single family home models. Let's take a look. So this is bedroom number 2. First one down the hallway, large closet, great space, good addition to the house. Let's check out the other 2 bedrooms. Okay, so as I was talking about earlier, washer and dryer hookups right here, center of the house, great location. Some of the older models, the hookups used to be outside. People really don't like that. So this is a good location, good spot to have it. And right here, you'll see the additional 2 bedrooms. Now 12 by 10s like the other one, good size, dual door closets, very attractive again for people wanting to move in and for resaleability. And right here, right off the bedrooms, well, we have the other bathroom. We did dual sinks in this 16-17 model as well with the granite countertops and tile in this shower. We're, again, starting to do more tile work, which is not cheap for us, but good for your long-term value. So great bathroom right off the other bedrooms. Let's check out the garage. Now, last but not least, large 2-car garage. Hello! Love doing that. This is a huge selling point. If you're selling down the road, if you're trying to draw in the best tenant now, these large garages that we have in Ocala really do help the cause of the best cash flow, the best returns. And part of this, again, we don't like headaches. We don't like maintenance repair. Why we only do new construction? This is central heating and air. There's no such thing as boilers. We don't have to worry about any of those old house things. New system, new water heater, and the standard upgrade today of 200 amp service. All these things help you have a smoother investment, better tenants, better value growth, better resaleability or refi potential down the road. All right, last but certainly not least, the backyard. Something I really like about our Ocala properties is the large lots that they're on with a large backyard. Now, you remember being a little kid, and if you have kids, and if you're looking for a tenant, a young family, they love to have a good backyard. Great for pets, great for play. It's right off of the main room, so people can be in the main room and be able to see their children playing in the backyard. It's one of the compliments we've gotten on our new model. And you'll see, we have tweaked this model almost the last decade to make sure these little things are done, because we're always trying to look, how do we simplify our maintenance and repairs? How do we draw in better tenants? How do we get resaleability? And I'm proud to say we've been able to tweak this model to such a level, it's one of my favorites to work with. So again, if you're interested in a 16-17 model, I would talk to your property counselor. We do have some available. Some of them are even tenant occupied here in Ocala. We'd love to work with you on them. Now we're at our 1357 square foot model. Again, this is our 3-2 starter home, very popular out in this Ocala and Citrus Springs area. Again, Central Florida has our best pricing with also the highest rents according to price. So again, great way to start off your portfolio. These are in high demand. Again, a true starter home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Let's go inside and see the layout and why these are so popular, not only for renting, but we also see a lot of retail value of these selling now. So we feel in the next 5 to 10 years, you decide to sell, if you buy a few, you can be in good shape. Let's go inside and take a look. All right, the 1357 model, again, is smaller. This is a 3-2 instead of a 4-2 like the last one we looked at. But one of the things I love, again, that helps sell the house, whether to a renter or a future buyer, is the great room. The main living area with the vaulted ceilings and the wide open space. You see how big this feels, and a family who's looking to rent and maybe down the road buy it feels that as well. This is something we've really tried to perfect, and with working with that much less square footage, it's important for us to get every little nuance right to give it that big feel. So same strategy as the 4-bedroom for the 3-bedroom. Vinyl plank flooring, stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, all things that we know help with rentability and resaleability down the road. And again, we try to keep that same theme, even though it's a smaller layout. where the master is on its own side of the house, and then the 2 additional bedrooms are over here. Let's check out the master so we can see the same feel that we get for that tenant or buyer to want to stay here. Let's check it out. Okay, again, the master bedroom. It's on its own side of the house with its own bath and its own walk-in closet. This is absolutely key. Again, just like the 4-bedroom, we're going to do tile. We are only able to fit a single sink in here, but again, for the cheaper rent, we know that it usually balances out. So again, big bedroom can fit, extra storage, its own bath. We know this is a great recipe for getting you a tenant quicker and at the highest rent. Let's check out the other side of the house. Okay, when we're on this side of the house, you can see it's a much shorter hallway than the 4-bedroom, but that allows us to lay out good-sized bedroom still and put the bath in between. Let's check out the first bedroom. Okay, the front bedroom, again, dual door closets for extra space. Good-sized bedrooms, again, 12 by 10, super important. We want good-sized bedrooms. We know that helps it rent and helps it resale. We're always looking at those 2 things, guys. It's not only about renting it maybe for the next 5 to 7 years, but if you want to sell it in 10 years, it's still a 10-year-old home, has great resaleability, and this is what first-time home buyers look for. I can't tell you how many properties, when I bought them with the first-time home buyer in mind and maybe sold them 10 or 12 years after holding them, did very well. So that's something we look for in the future for you if you decide to sell. Some properties I don't plan on ever selling, but this way you have a choice to do either one. Let's look at the other bedroom. And the 3rd bedroom, again, good size, dual closet, really nice to have the extra space, storage, great option for the house. And the 2nd bath, this again sits right between the 2 bedrooms. Great layout, granite countertops, vinyl plank flooring, tile shower, which we know has more durability, better looks, better value for you in the long term. Really a great 2nd bath for the 2 extra bedrooms. Let's check out the last thing we haven't looked at, and that's the garage and then the backyard. Okay, and now the 2-car garage. It sits right off that main room kitchen, so it's very easy. You drive your car in, walk right into the main room. People really like that ease and accessibility. And again, it's a great selling point for starter families to have this extra storage, the 2-car garage. And one of the things, again, we love about the new construction is the new heating and cooling, the state-of-the-art new water heater, and the upgraded 200 amp service. These are all things that will save you money in the long run, for the long term, when you go with this new construction model. That's why we don't fix up old houses anymore. This type of equipment is what keeps your life simple and profitable. And again, one of the things that we know helps sell houses, helps rent houses for young families that live in homes like this is a backyard. Everyone likes to have a backyard. Again, I'm sure you remember as a kid, I loved it for pets, for hanging out. Again, the way that everything is set off of the main room in there, you can see your children playing in the backyard. Always a plus to have it. Again, the Ocala and Citrus Springs areas really provide good lot space for that more country outdoor living that people around here love. Okay, thanks for joining me today. You got to see our 4-bedroom model, our 3-bedroom model, and some of the fundamentals of why it's working so well to help build passive income and wealth. Our build to rent program really has set a foundation here in the Ocala market, and we're looking forward to growing with you more here. I'm super excited to know the incentive programs that we're doing continue to prosper our clients. Please, if you're interested, we have pre-rented homes that are already rented here in the Ocala area, like I showed you today. Just get in touch with your property counselor. They can go through the performance with you and actually have properties to pick from that might be just exactly what you're looking for. So please let us help you by building your portfolio. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to head into Stirrups, one of my favorite restaurants here, for a quick meal before I head home. But thanks for being here. We look forward to helping you grow your portfolio. And again, Ocala is a great spot. Hopefully you're able to see that today. Take care.